Hi.
Paralyzed state of mind. Still my eyes go drip.
Hope you're all having the most beautiful day. I am actually recording this on 2/22/22, the portal of manifestation. So that's exciting. Hi, I'm editing, and bro, I recorded my script for this video, and obviously just stopped the camera when the script was over, and look at this. You're kidding. 12 minutes, 22.22 seconds. Like, that is unreal. 22.22 seconds. It's today's February 22. Today's Tuesday, 2. I'm just Today I'm going to be talking about Wordle. You guys know Wordle. We've all played Wordle, right? It's that game where you try to guess a 5-letter word, through the process of elimination. There's one word per day, and you can only play once, so this once per day puzzle has become a habit for me and my entire family. My family group chat is almost entirely Wordle screenshots of our word process and our stats for the day. And it's so much fun to see how people get to the final word. It's like a peek into somebody's brain. It's really quite fascinating. If you've never heard of it, or if you've heard of it but you've never played it, I would highly recommend it. Just Google Wordle. Maybe it's an app. I play on Safari on my phone, which I could totally talk about how the New York Times fucking ruined the fun. What the hell is this font? Ugh, so gross. And I feel like the last few words have been sus. But no, that's another topic. I'm going to be talking about why Wordle is just such a great metaphor for the way that I want to go through life. Besides the fact that it's super wholesome, it exercises my brain every day, and has been a way for my family and I to have a common interest that we can chat about every day, which low-key, it kind of reminds me of the Pokemon Go days where the whole world was connected through this one digital wholesome thing. I don't know, really wholesome, really nice, good vibes. But the metaphor that I'm trying to develop here has more to do with the process of actually playing the game itself. You start off with 26 letters. You have all these possibilities, and you could think of any 5-letter word that you wanted to. It's a little bit daunting, actually. Some people try to use strategy to get to the final word quick, use a ton of vowels or use a variety of letters for your first try, or some people just put the first word that comes to their head. I kind of do a combination of both things, but all in all, it doesn't really matter what you do, because any word that you choose and any result that you get is helpful in the long run. That's kind of the key point here. If you get a bunch of letters correct on your first try, amazing. You're one step closer to figuring out the final word. If you get 0 letters on your first try, that is amazing. You're one step closer to figuring out the final word. There's no incorrect way to go about it. Everyone eventually will get to the same final word despite the thousands or maybe millions of different ways to get there. Of course, sometimes you don't make it, and in that case, you can just try again tomorrow, no biggie. Playing this game every day has really made me think about the game of life that we're all playing. We are all making choices and decisions each day with whatever resources we currently have, trying to make our way to a final satisfying end goal, whatever that is for you. But I think sometimes we view our mistakes or the obstacles in our path as inherently negative things, we may make a choice that leads us to a dead end, and we're like, oh, now I'm further away from my goal than when I started. Maybe, that lemonade stand that you just set up just really isn't selling as many glasses of lemonade as you had hoped it would. Or maybe, your first try on a word puzzle game, you get 0 letters correct, and it's really upsetting. You feel like you've wasted time. You feel like you failed, and maybe, the dream that you had just isn't meant for you. Honestly, the lemonade business is like super cutthroat, so only the best of the best will succeed there. But like, what if you saw it in a different way, from a different perspective? All of these situations, all of these dead ends that we categorize as failures, what if these things are actually there to teach us, to help us through the process of elimination, to continue reaching for the stars with even more intention and more precision? When you figure out which letters are incorrect, which ones aren't necessary, which ones aren't going to be useful to you anymore, you can get a fresh look at the remaining choices you have, a more precise and clear view of the other paths that are available to you. In this lemonade stand example, maybe you learned that your neighbors are all allergic to lemons, So maybe you have to set up shop somewhere else, or maybe you need to add Benadryl to your lemonade.
Could work.
I've been noticing a shift in my mindset recently. After years of drilling this into my head, it's finally clicking that everything is a lesson. Everything is a lesson. Everything is a lesson. Nothing is good. Nothing is bad. It is all a lesson. Everything that we go through can be a teaching moment that brings you closer to finding what you were searching for. It may feel bad in the moment. You may feel stupid that you only got 1 letter right on your first try. You may feel bad that your lemonade sent a bunch of your neighbors to the ER because they all had allergic reactions to it. But your failures, which I don't even think we should call them failures, they're just so freaking important. Like, how else do you learn what works? How else do you learn what you truly need to be happy and to feel fulfilled? I've been looking back at past events in my life, events that I've always categorized as super random, negative, upsetting things that I wish never happened to me, or mistakes that I kept making over and over again. Knowing what I know now and being the person that I am today, looking back, it's almost laughably obvious that girl, the universe was trying to teach you something. Okay? Was trying to teach you something. The universe was guiding me all along, showing me what was and wasn't working in my life, showing me exactly what I needed. It may look like I wasted a bunch of letters, but really I was just learning what letters I didn't need anymore. It may feel like I wasted time in a relationship that wasn't working, but really I was learning about how I like to be treated, learning about what boundaries I need, learning how to be honest with myself regarding my feelings and my happiness. I definitely have way too much time on my hands, which is causing me to have an emotional breakthrough thinking about this frickin' Word website. But honestly, I really think that we could all use the reminder to not give up on ourselves even when we fall or make a mistake or whatever. You are simply a vessel for the universe to explore the world, and a journey to a dead end is still a journey. And of course, it is full of lessons for you to learn and then maybe grow from. Full of hypoallergenic lemons that you can make lemonade from. I don't know why I winked. Okay, cut that out. I hope this made sense, and I hope that we can all remember to treat ourselves and others with respect and love and kindness as we stumble through this existence. Go play Wordle, chill out for the rest of your day, and don't forget to be grateful for everything you've been through and all of the lessons that life has taught you. We are just so lucky and so blessed to be on this planet right now. I'm glad you're here with me too. Thanks for watching to the end. Love you.